Hello everyone, and I do ever so welcome you to the channel. This is Mr. King Tut, and here we are looking at Argenti. So, I just, I just really want to say, this dude, is just our red hair and shining armor. Alright, this guy is the Knight of Beautifulness, okay? So I want to go through you with this kit right now, okay? So we're going to start off with this talent. So pretty much every time you hit an enemy, you're going to get a stack here, okay? It doesn't matter really what the stack is called, you're going to get a stack. What that stack does is every time you hit an enemy, you're going to get 3 energy, okay? Every time you hit an enemy, 3 energy. Doesn't matter how many enemies you hit with that skill, you're going to get 3 energy. So say there's 20 enemies out there, you're going to get 3 energy, okay? Per enemy. That is nuts. Then you're gonna get a stack, okay? What the stack does is it's gonna increase your crit rate, okay? Now maxed out, 10 out of 10 skill, it's gonna do up to 2.5% crit rate. This stacks 10 times, which is nuts. That's 25 crit rate. Do you guys realize that's 25% less crit rate that you have to build for this guy? Dude, so nuts. Because this guy, he's erudition. That means, we already know what erudition means, alright? It means AoE. He's going to hit multiple people at the same time. Now, every time he hits an enemy, he's going to get 2.5% crit rate. If you max his talent out, okay? A little bit less on, lesser talent, but still, even at 1%, 10 times, that's 10% crit rate. For free, just for playing him, okay? Now, you can either use his basic and hit one enemy, skill, ultimate, hit multiple enemies. Doesn't matter, you're still gonna get that 1% crit rate, okay? Now, his skill, it's actually gonna hit all the enemies, okay? It's hitting all the enemies on the field, okay? Now, that's really great. So now his ultimate here, he actually kind of has 2 stages of ultimate, okay? You can use 90 energy, or you can use 180 energy, okay? You have multiple playstyles. This guy plays so loosely, it's insane, okay? So if you use his ultimate on first stage, you only have to use 90 energy, but it's basically just a skill with a little bit more damage, okay? A skill with a little bit more damage. Now, if you wait, and you actually wait until he has 180 energy, what he's gonna do, he's gonna hit the enemy like it is a normal skill, okay? Like his 90, but then he's also gonna hit 6 more times, okay? So he's gonna do an insane amount of damage on the field. He's basically just gonna wipe the field. Okay? Wipe. So now, let me recap that. 90 energy for the first level, 180 for the second level. If you only need a little bit of damage, you just use that 90. Okay? If it's up and ready, and you only need a little bit to clear that little wave, just use it. But if you want to, you can save up until 180, and you can do big PP damage here. Okay. Now, to help that along, because 180 is quite a bit of energy to save up, you can go into these battles with your technique. What his technique is doing is it's gonna daze an enemy. You can now swap to a different enemy or different ally and attack into that dazed enemy, and you're still going to get Argenti's benefits for hitting a dazed enemy. And what that does, that's gonna do a little bit of physical damage, a little bit of, it's percent on what Argenti's attack is. But you're also, this is the more important part, so now listen up here. You're gonna get 15 energy for just doing that. Plus, whatever character you swapped into does, you're double dipping here. So say, for example here, your Argenti technique, daze an enemy, and then you split Bronya, and you do her technique, and then you split Blade. Let's just say, maybe that's probably not the perfect team, but we're just saying here. You get all of those buffs all at once, okay? So now we've gone through the talent, which is going to give you crit rate. So you can pretty much build him crit damage in his relic, which we'll get here in a little bit. We've gone through his ultimate, which has 2 stages, his 90 energy cost and his 180 energy cost. And then we've gone through his technique, which allows him to get more energy. This is nuts. This guy's nuts. Now what we're gonna go into is talent priority, okay? So upgrade priority is going to be talent, ultimate, skill, vice versa. You can go skill first, ultimate second, depending on really what you want here. But mainly, I want you guys to remember, I want you guys to do that basic last. You do not want to be basicing with this guy. So let me tell you why, okay? So that talent, that's going to be good. It's giving you your crit rate here, okay? That's what's bringing him up to do more damage, okay? He's hitting that crit rate more often because of that talent. So bring that all the way up, at least 8 out of 10, okay? Now, your ultimate and skill, you can do one or the other, really. Are you going to be skilling with this guy more, or are you going to be just alt spamming with him? Personally, me, I like the alt spam. We're going to go into team builds later, but I'm going to upgrade my ultimate before I upgrade my skill, okay? Because basically, the 90 is just another skill. If you look at the damage on what the skill does, and then the 90 version, the first version of the ultimate, they're almost the same. So basically, what you're doing is when you're ultimating on their turn, you're just doing another skill on their turn. That's why I prefer to do the ultimate on before the skill, because when you play on their turn, that is more powerful than playing just normal. When you can play more than they can play, that means you win more. And what you do not want to do is you do not want to be basicing, especially in the beginning of the match. You want to get those stacks up, the talent stacks, you want to get those all the way up to 10 immediately yesterday. You cannot get them up faster. Now what I want to do to you now is I want to recommend light cones. So I want you to go out and find somehow, some way, the breakfast cone. Alright? This is going to be your best 4-star option. Me personally, I have the 5-star Milky Way already done. So I'm just going to be slapping that on. But if I didn't, I would definitely be going for the breakfast cone. So now for best relics, you're going to want 4-piece boxing set. Now if you don't have 4-piece boxing set, you can go 2-piece boxing, 2-piece musketeer, while you're kind of trying to farm up a better boxing set of 4-piece. And then what you're going to want to do, because we already know the head is going to be HP, and the second one, we already know it's going to be attack. What we want the body to be is we want it to be crit damage. You don't want to get crit rate, because you already get crit rate from the talent. We don't need to double dip on more crit rate because we're already there. You do not need to overcap crit rate. Now if you want to, you can get that crit rate sub, but more attack on those substats is better, because that's what he scales off of, is attack. More attack means bigger numbers. Number go bigger, number go bigger. We love number go bigger, okay? Now for boots, personally me, I don't mind if my Argenti goes 3rd or 4th in my team. Because that means I can get all my buffs on my Argenti before he even goes. So number go bigger, number go bigger. So I prefer attack boosts over speed boosts. I don't need my Argenti to be going first, okay? Now, for the best planner set, Inert, Salsato, okay? And on the orb, you're gonna want physical. On the whip, you're gonna want energy recharge. Because you're gonna want that ultimate over and over and over. Can you imagine a world where you can just Argenti ultimate over and over and hit everybody? Everyone dies. Over and over. So now, I want to talk to you a little bit more about, like, how do you get him to do what he's doing here? How do I get my Argenti to hit 120,000 damage? And the way to do that here is you pair him with Ting Yun, and then you put him on a team with Bronya. And what I want you to do here, I want you to actually go out there. When you pull him, I want you to test out. You put Ting Yun's skill, Bronya's skill, and then Bronya ult on Argenti, and then you tell me what happens, okay? I want you to comment down below what happens. You're gonna get big PP damage. Number go bigger, number go bigger. That's always what we build on here on this channel. Number go bigger, okay? So now, his best teams is, obviously you're gonna put Ting Yun on there for energy. Her ult equals more big numbers here from ultimate. Then Hanya, she's gonna be more for attack and speed. The more times you can get Argenti going, the more times you get to do more energy stuff, okay? And now Hanya, what she's gonna do for you is she's actually going to give you more attack and speed. So that means you're actually going to be able to do more with your Argenti than normal. So now, I'm actually gonna go through her kit in another video, so stay tuned for that video for when that comes out. That means you're gonna have to be subscribed in order to get that video and turn on those notifications whenever you see my content come out. So now what I want to do is we're actually gonna pull for Argenti, and I really hope I'm gonna get him. So here we go. This is what we're gonna do, is we're gonna start pulling for him here now. So we're actually gonna see what we kind of get here. We already have pity from the Hua Hua banner because we didn't get here. Holy cow! We have 2 4 stars in one pull. That's kind of nuts. We got 1 Hanya already, so that's actually kind of great because we did want Hanya. So we didn't get him this pull. Holy smokes! Another 2. Wow. We also really want Link's con. This banner is really good for my account right now. So let's do another one. Okay, so we don't get him this one. More. Wow. 2 4 stars again in one pull. This is nuts. This is nuts because I really want Hanya and I really want Link's. So we got 5 star. We got 5 star in this pull. So what are we gonna get? What are we gonna get him? We're gonna get him? Is I mean, we don't have a Clara. We don't have a Clara. It's fine. Because we did need another tank. It's fine. We got another Hanya. We also got a Clara. We're gonna build her. We're gonna do everything we can. So let's just keep going. I mean, early pity. Do we get that? We don't need more Astas. We don't need her. We don't need her. We already have her at E6. Come on. Just give me anything but Asta. Give me more Links. Give me more Hanya. Okay, good. We got more Links. This is exactly what we need. We need a lot more Links. We need him at E6. We need Hanya at E6. So now what are we going to get? Okay, 4-star Lycon. This is fine. That means we're on rates. We're going to get a 4-star that's on banner. So let's do this. We're going to pull. I mean, we need to get more wishes here. What do we get? We don't have the 5-star in this pull, so double 4-star. This is good. We got more Hanya. We're kind of running out here. We're running low on wishes. No, we don't get the 5-star on this one. We got more Asta. We don't need Asta here. We need Lynx. We need Argenti. What are we getting here? Let's do another pull. No, not another 5-star. We got more Asta. This is not good. Not good at all. We're trying to get Argenti, because we want Argenti so that way we can get near dish character. Now we already know we're guaranteed here. We got Argenti here. This is great. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Another Asta that we don't need. 6. Where's that? 7, 8. Here he is. So we finally get him.